Hi, I'm Dave. We are Access Rock, and I get to talk to Joey Jordison today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good,
cool.
Of course. So tell me about this new project of yours, Scar The Martyr.
Scar The Martyr actually was born about 2 years ago. It hadn't evolved into what it is now, but it started with just me having a bunch of material that I wanted to work on. And I just was getting so much of it, you know, I just had so many ideas, I didn't really want to sit on them and risk losing them. So basically I went into the studio, booked time, and I just stayed there for about 2 months, like hashing out ideas and writing songs. And that was the first incarnation of like demoing all this material. Then I went back again and I demoed some more songs, and then I realized, I was like, wow, you know, this is turning out so well. I want, you know, this is too good just to not do something with. So I just wanted to pursue it and form a band out of it, make a band and a project and an album. So that's when I started looking for members.
Yeah, because you have some pretty neat members on this record.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Do you call people up and say, hi, this is...
Basically, yeah. That's basically how it's done. Like Jed Simon, I've known him since Slipknot was touring with Fear Factory in 2004, and he was Tech and Byron, who's also in Strapping on Lad. That's how I met Jed, and Reese Fulber, who's producing the album, also him and Jed have a good connection as well. Yep. So Jed was great, and us being both Kiss fans, like we totally get along, and he's just an amazing guitar player. My friend James Murphy, also Henry the singer, he's friends with James as well, and I've worked with James Murphy in the past. He recommended Chris Norris from Darkest Hour.
Okay.
And that's how we got Chris, and Chris is amazing, and him and Jed together complement each other so well. And on keyboards and samples, we decided on Chris Vrenna from 9 Inch Nails, Tweaker. And reason being is I wanted to get a unique, you know, kind of taste like added to the music, that not necessarily just keyboards and not just samples. And Chris is just amazing at all of it. He really 3D'd the whole thing, you know, with the soundscapes and all that. And I've known Chris for a long time too, and he was a no-brainer. So, and Henry, our singer, he's amazing. You know, I think he's really like an unknown pleasure. A lot of people haven't, you know, heard of so far, so I think they're gonna really dig, you know, Henry's vocals.
Of his vocals.
Cool.
From the clip where.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it sounds very powerful.
He's very powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that, you know, that's the band, you know, right now. So, and I handled a lot of the rhythm guitars, almost all the rhythm guitars on the album I did myself, because I didn't actually have Jed or Chris at that time.
Okay.
So. But yeah, the whole thing has turned out way beyond my expectations, and I couldn't be more happy with it.
Because you actually did all of the entire rhythm section.
Yeah.
One could say. Both drums and...
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have Jed or Chris at the time, and you know, they're basically like all my compositions as it was. So I knew really just how to lock into my drums.
Okay.
Basically, you know, I knew the riffs, and you know, and I just know how to play. Exactly. It's like, even though I'm playing like this with drums, playing like this still is like, it's the same feel, you know.
Okay.
Drums into guitar, you know, it's like the same body movement, so it sinks in.
Okay.
So it you know, it was a no-brainer for me to go ahead and handle that.
Tell me about the name.
Scar The Martyr.
Scar The Martyr.
Well, it's how's what?
Yeah. How did you come up with this?
Basically, it's a play on words, and you know, with that type of a title, obviously it brings a lot of, you know, kind of like speculation to what it actually is, because, you know, of course, martyr and the way it's portrayed as in the saying of it. Yeah. Well, yeah. When you see the artwork, I think it kind of answers itself, you know, with a name like that. It's kind of like we leave it open for people's conclusions, and it's just basically a moniker, a strong moniker for our music.
You're also you're on your way out on tour in August.
Mm-hmm. You know, Danzig.
Danzig and Huntress.
Yep.
Just straight away.
Yeah. Well, the record's coming out October 1st.
Okay.
So, you know, the sooner we can get on the road, you know, the better. I mean, that's a perfect tour for us anyways in the States. And I mean, we're looking so much forward to that. And I've been a big Danzig fan for years. So is Henry, our singer, he's a big Danzig fan as well. So it should be a great tour. We're looking really forward to it.
Described as a new sonic territory. How could you describe the music? Is there any way one can actually describe music?
No, not really. I mean, it's really hard to say. I mean, it's all based, of course, around heavy riffs, but you know, it's very catchy. It's very rock oriented, like old '70s rock. You know, in a lot of ways, like the song structures and the backbeats and just the overall power of it.
Okay.
But I mean, I think that most metal fans would, you know, be able to sink their teeth into it as well. And I just go into a lot of uncharted territory that I never had before, and I think that's what makes the record fun. It's just something that is new. And it's something that, you know, I was basically not having any expectations going into it. I was like, I'm just going to make music for me. We're just going to go in and have fun and really like try and write the record that we haven't heard yet.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of like the goal. It's like, I want to fucking listen to this thing. So a lot of times I don't listen to my own music, but I just like, I want to make a record that fucking I want to hear right now. I want to create a band that doesn't exist, like something that people can hear and be like, I've never heard anything like this before. So that was my goal.
Very cool. When can we hear the first track? When will you release it?
I'm not sure, but it will be very soon. It will come out before the album.
Okay. And you haven't released the name yet?
Of the album?
Of the album, yeah.
Not yet, no.
No, it's very new.
Yeah, but you know, we got the release date and everything's coming out. It's just like, it's like kind of like the last minute thing. So like it's like right there, but I don't know what it is. So it's kind of like just wait. I'm kind of waiting to catch up to it. It's like it's ahead of me, so I'm just trying to grab it right now. But I got a couple good ideas, but I want to make sure it's the right one.
Okay, because it just kind of boomed all over.
Yeah.
Just from nowhere.
Yeah, kind of. What you said.
Was that kind of?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, kind of.
Not let anything leak and just. Bam.
That I can just tell you right now.
Oh well.
It'll probably within the next week or so it's going to come out. But yeah. But you got the band name. That's all you need right now.
Yeah. True. Okay. True.
Yeah. Hello everyone. This is Jordison from Scar The Martyr and Slipknot, and you're watching Access Rock.